Euler came up with a formula for the point at which the momentum is overcome by gravity. You notice that the disk is spinning, and as the disk spins, it gets a little bit closer and a little bit closer and a little bit closer to the disk. At some point, the momentum that keeps it from actually slapping down will be overcome by the gravity. And so Euler made the formula that would ascertain at what point the disk would, so that's why it's called a Euler's disk. Any of you that teach a physics lab, you can take out your strobe light with a Euler's disk. I was checking out with NASCO out there, and he says he'll be able to get a hold of them. I know I've gotten from Pasco, all the science places will eventually be able to get you a Euler's disk if they don't have them on hand right now. So the Euler's disk is kind of cool. They'll probably be $40 to $50. I got mine when Natural Wonders went out of business, and nobody knew what was cool about Euler's disks. If you use a strobe, if you've got epilepsy, don't look this way. We don't want to set off. That's really not a joke. You don't want to set off a seizure. Okay, but you see, if you've got a physics class and you're talking about you can actually see that. Well, no, we've got too much light on in here. Back around, but it'll look like the disk is actually going backwards and then back and forth. And so it was funny. I did this demonstration in a biology class. An 8-inch Burmese python is about 4 ounces. A 16-inch Burmese python is about 1.5 pounds. Is that a linear growth rate? Okay, so that's biology, right? So curves other than linear curves are things that kids need to understand science, and that's a math concept. All right. So okay, that's cool. Okay, so maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. Anyhow, so if you've got a strobe light, this is one of those old ones. Recognize that? This was the 60s, dude. I couldn't afford it in the 60s, so I bought it in the 90s. Oh no, sorry. So anyhow, so.